Today's guest is 32, on the market, and fresh as warm aloo ke parathe in the morning.
I can't fathom somebody asking me to wake up at 6 and make parantha.
For sure.
The max I can do is make you bread butter.
Yeah. Surbhi Bagga is a podcaster, a comedian. She's an entrepreneur.
And I've always had a problem with authority figures.
She's not looking for much in a life partner. Just someone who's clean shaven.
Shave your beard.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Never shave your beard.
I want a smooth slate to kiss on.
And comes from a sleep supportive household.
If you feel like sleeping in the day, it's not a moral failure.
Yeah.
Sleep is not something that you earn. It's given to you.
We all need to sleep more.
Turn this off and take a nap.
One way you're not going to win her over is by texting her, "I didn't knew."
There's two parts of me.
Interesting.
And it depends on how drunk I am.
What you really need to win her heart over is just carry an extra handkerchief the next time you see her.
A rightly timed handkerchief
Is everything.
I'm done. Mr. Darcy,
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Totally. And at the end of the day, what she's really looking for is someone who can think critically, question everything.
Maybe a skydiver. Show me that you've done something that other people would regret doing.
The bar is really not that high. Come on, guys. You can do it. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Love Handle, bringing you unfiltered advice about love and relationships. Hey, welcome, Surbhi.
Thank you so much for having me, Chandra.
We're ready to get into the deep, dark, ugly secrets of the dating and arranged marriage market.
Yep.
And then peel back the layers of your own experience.
I hope I don't peel them back too much.
Let's see.
I'm still in the market.
Great.
And I've had to tone down my personality a lot since I've got a prospect.
How do you feel about the fact that you find the need to tone yourself down?
I don't enjoy it. And I've always had a problem with authority figures in school, in college, in offices. So I don't get along with people telling me what to do. Don't tell me when I should wake up or don't tell me what I should say. I don't feel like I'm ready to give that up.
Right.
As a woman in her 30s, I've had my fair share of ups and downs. And as a comedian, I like to make fun of it. I feel like it's my way of coping and getting by.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
what you gotta do.
All right, hypothetically, in an ideal world, what would Surbhi's ideal partner look like?
Let's start with the brains, because that's what sort of attracts me more. They need to be open-minded, not just in the sense of it's okay if you don't change your surname, but I want someone to be open to changes in life. Just because you started in a job and you've done this for 10, 15 years doesn't mean that you have to do this for your whole life. So I really like people who take their chances and take some risks in life.
Okay.
So maybe a skydiver.
Yeah, go for it.
Show me that you've done something other people would regret doing.
Wow. Maybe he's watching.
Or is he busy skydiving?
Is he jumping off of a cliff right
Don't
now?
forget to take your parachute. You have to be alive for this to happen.
Ideally, yeah.
And people who don't sort of define themselves with traditions. Honestly, I feel like some of these traditions, they're more or less just things that have been passed down through generations and nobody's questioning them. I feel like that would be nice also to being able to question things and not just follow something. Having had such supportive parents who let me sleep till 12 in the noon, I can't fathom somebody asking me to wake up at 6 and make paranthas. No way.
Yeah, that would be a change.
The max I can do is make you bread butter.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you a full breakfast at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So somebody a partner who can be a bridge between me and the in-laws, because I don't want to live in isolation with just my partner. I do want to enjoy family time.
Really?
Yeah.
You're interested in living with your in-laws?
I would love to live in a situation where we're close by.
Gotcha.
We can wave at each other. We can be there the minute you call us. A little privacy does help.
I so resonate with you on the sleep thing because I grew up in a sleep supportive household, we like to call it, which is if someone's taking a nap or if someone's sleeping, we leave them alone and we all are super quiet. And that's something that I grew up with and I need to marry into a sleep supportive family.
I only recently started telling my mom, if you feel like sleeping in the day, it's not a moral failure.
Yeah.
Sleep is not something that you earn. It's given to you.
If you're getting it,
yeah,
take it. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who don't get it.
We all need to sleep more.
We all need to sleep more.
Turn this off and take a nap.
That's good advice for our viewers. You mentioned the arranged marriage process, and that's something that you've like navigated for some time now. What is the craziest story or an experience that you've had?
My mom's number, because she was the one who was handling the profile, it's everywhere. She's getting calls at 6 a.m. from Canada.
That's
Plus,
odd.
a lot of people, they don't even see your profile. They don't read enough about you. They are on that app, they see one photo and they see your age. And that's it. That's all that matters. Just recently, I was talking to a guy who has a organic honey business.
Oh, wow.
Now I started talking to him about honey, and he had nothing to ask me about me or my interest. His response to everything was, "How's it going?" Like,
Yeah.
how's it going? Is that the best you could come up with?
I know.
How hard it is for you to like ask someone how their day was, or
Exactly.
read up my profile and ask me a genuine question.
Yeah.
If you have trouble with that, ask ChatGPT.
Bro,
Come
there's no
on.
excuses now.
There's no excuses
Exactly,
now.
exactly. And you know, when you ask a question too, actually listen to the answer. And you know, it would be crazy if you like asked a follow-up question.
Crazy.
Exactly, groundbreaking. So supposing you do meet someone whose profile is like moderately unoffensive to you, and you kind of decide to go out on a date with someone, how do you evaluate your compatibility when you're meeting in person for the first time?
There's multiple cues that I'm going to look for.
Right.
First, have other things to talk about. That's not your job.
Yeah. What
Move
do you
beyond what you do. Talk to me about your favorite dinosaur. I could talk about that.
For sure.
Just be wild.
Yeah.
The feeling that I should leave with should be like, okay, I felt heard and I felt like this person wanted to actually know me. So when you give too much, you expect a lot in return. So a part of me is like, I shouldn't at all. But there's a part of me that's like a lover girl, full and full. And I'm like, yes, love at first sight exists. Yes, I could just like fall in love with people even though I've just met someone. So there's two parts of me.
Interesting.
And it depends on how drunk I am. After being in relationships that didn't work out too well, I almost thought that this is it. Like I would never be able to feel the butterflies and the things that you feel when you first kiss someone. I felt like I wouldn't feel that again. But when I do feel that, it's such a fun feeling.
Yeah.
It's like, I have it in me.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Like it's such a good reminder that no matter how many times we get burned, as humans, we are kind of made to love.
Yeah.
That is what we do. Love is what we do. Like it is in everything. Like I was watching the news coverage of like this Artemis moon trip recently, and the fact that these astronauts are up there and the only thing that they can think and talk about is love is so indicative of the human condition and the human experience. Like he went up and literally named like a crater after his late wife, Carol. And the fact that when you remove everything else, all we know how to do is love proves that when something breaks, let it break you open.
Yeah.
Let it be a reminder that you can feel those things again.
Right.
So I think, to reframe a breakup or the relationship ending as like an opportunity to experience the full spectrum of human emotion, whether it's love, whether it's grief, whether it's heartbreak, and embrace depth of emotion and not numb ourselves out.
You said it. You're a true poet.
Thank you. A lot of people feel like the arranged marriage process is sort of void of love or void of excitement because it's so clinical and because it's so arranged. But I don't know, like when I talk to my grandparents or when I talk to people from previous generations who met their partners through arranged marriage, like the way they describe how they met and what they felt and like the butterflies and the nerves and like the fear but also the excitement. I don't think any dating app date has ever made me feel what it felt like when my dadi met her future husband like for the first time. Like that's romance, bro. Wow. So romantic.
Talking
I lost
about
my
romance.
cards. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of like respectful, fulfilling marriages that have like worked out for people. And I see love in that. I see like maybe that you didn't start with love, but love grew. In the same way, like I've seen love marriages fall apart. I guess it's like a plant. Like you have to look after it. And I'm not a cactus. So I would need more attention than a cactus.
She's a flower, you guys. Petals की तरह treat करो, प्यार से रखो उसको.
I do have some thorns.
Yes, we all do. But just if we could be superficial for a moment, do you have looks preferences?
I do.
Because physical attraction is important. We agree.
Shave your beard.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm
Never
not
shave your beard.
I'll shave your beard.
Oh my god.
I want to see your face. I want a smooth slate to kiss on. I just don't enjoy having like a beard burn when I kiss you. I've not given so many people a chance because they have a little bit of stubble. I'm like, no,
Wow.
don't talk to me until you shave.
Wow. That's a
just-
hot take.
That's a hot take.
I actually don't want to see that much of your face.
Like, cover that up.
I really like beards.
I get it. You do you, but not just away from me.
Yeah, don't do it in front of me.
Don't do it in front of me. Also, a thing that I've realized about myself, like a lot of people make a big deal about height in like the shadi package ki, you know, your height should be itna 5'8" se kam nahi chalega. But I don't really care about height. If you walk into a room and you're 5'6", but you still own the room and you have the personality of a 5'11", who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I've met men who are like taller but have zero personality. Short kings for life, dude.
For life.
The height inflation is an indicator of recession.
Yeah, hairline recession. Just kidding.
Sorry, we made fun of your hairline.
No, we love your hairline. The big ones scare me. Anything else?
Smell nice? Like, have a memorable smell.
You know what they say.
What? What they say? What do they say?
The first hole you penetrate is your
Is the
nostril.
nose. You heard it
time.
here first.
That's right.
Because I've never heard it before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And one last thing.
Yes.
You should be the one in a relationship to carry a handkerchief. Because I would never have a handkerchief. And I will cry and I will have tears and I will need someone to be like, do you need a hanky? All I need is a hanky, you know? That's all I need. Just buy like a 12-pack. Yeah. It's like like a tiny gesture, but like a rightly timed handkerchief
Is everything.
I'm done. Mr. Darcy,
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's very
that's so
romantic
sweet. It is romantic.
Okay.
You've lived in Delhi. You've also lived in Bombay for a good number of years. Have you noticed any differences in the dating culture or in the guys that you meet in Bombay versus Delhi?
I felt safer rejecting men in Bombay because rejecting men in Bombay would mean, hey, you know what, nice meeting you. Maybe we'll hang later, but you never catch up.
Indian men are like quite a bit more coddled,
Yeah.
quite a bit more infantilized by society.
I like to call it the Raja Beta syndrome. I think my dog has it. He's also
So you're part of the problem because you're also
Yeah,
mothering
I
him like
would-
the
yeah,
same way.
I mother my dog like he's my Raja Beta. But I get it. I get that, you know, growing up in a house that's clearly, you know, inclined towards the boy child. And then growing up and finding out, oh, things are easier for you in society as well.
Or silver platter.
Right. That in itself will change you as a person. So it's really important to sort of break out of that.
Exactly, yeah.
And thoda sa rebellious you need to be, because otherwise then you're just a
Yeah.
clone of your dad.
Right.
I don't want to date your dad.
Sure. Sure.
So elder siblings, and there's a whole like debate between like, should elder siblings date younger siblings?
Birth order, yeah.
Please, I would love an elder sibling to date a younger sibling because they need to live a little. Elder siblings are not living enough.
We are stressed.
Older
children.
sons, older children are not living their life to the
Yeah,
fullest.
yeah.
Come on, live a little.
Wow.
Like, let it go. Life is not too serious. Come on.
It's never that deep.
Yeah.
It's never that
I mean, we could
serious.
die. Like, you know, somebody could like throw a missile on us
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Who would
Honestly,
care?
the likelihood is going up on the daily.
And also, I don't like people who are too involved in their jobs. And that's a me problem. That's something that I don't want my partner to be. Like, don't be your boss's bitch.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh no, my boss just called me and I'm in the core team. Or like, I'm the manager of this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me that you're on the core team or like, you know, your boss really likes everything that you have to say. Please, leave this outside of the house. Don't bring this energy around me.
Like, set a boundary.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're all just trying to like get by. The fact that you have a career in like a prestigious company, like the big fours of the world, nobody gives a shit. We're all just depleting the earth of its minerals. I know you killed penguins. I know, like, some part of your work is responsible for killing penguins and destruction
of this planet.
So don't be proud of it ever. Like, have a little self-awareness of like, I do have a job here. I work for a living, but this is not what defines me. Don't wife your job.
When you were in your 20s, you were much more like idealistic about love than you are now. What else has changed about dating in your 20s versus your 30s?
And in my 20s, I was much more carefree. I wasn't thinking about like the big picture of like, maybe this is the time where we, talk about children. Just wasn't thinking about the next big thing. I was living like my childhood dream of having a boyfriend. As someone who went to like a girls' school and a girls' college, so just having a boyfriend was like,
very exciting.
I am the it girl. Male validation early on really hit me hard. I would get anxiously attached to people in a way that I would clear my schedule for you. Taylor Swift really made sense back then.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, now I do feel a tad bit more removed from the idea of like, I have to like set everything aside for my partner. I do feel like now it's more like thinking involved. Do I really want to, do this thing with my boyfriend, or would I rather do this? What's sort of pushing me towards my career, or what's sort of pushing me towards that? As an individual, I lean towards doing things for love more. I still do, because if you ever ask me what my percentage is towards like love versus like career, it would always be like a 60-40. Like I am more devoted to like relationships and nurturing those. Now, whatever I'm doing, I like doing it. For you to like get my time, it has to be worth the time I'm not giving to my own business and my own work. I guess it's true, like my prefrontal lobe wasn't developed. And now that it is, I'm even more open to experiences with people and not just like, oh, we went for a coffee. Dating would mean going out for a beer, going out for a drink. But now, if I'm serious, I want to travel with you.
Wow.
I want to like take a trip with you. It could be somewhere close by, but I need to know how you are when you travel with me, because that really tells me a lot. It could either like fast forward our relationship or like bring it to a hiatus. We have to do an activity that shows me who you are.
Sure.
Catching a train in Bombay, like a local train in Bombay together.
That's
that would be my go-to activity.
You also kill two birds with one stone, because then you get to the place that you needed to go.
Right.
Like sometimes I'm like, if I have to do something, I'll like make a date out of it. कि भाई आ जाओ, मुझे grocery shopping करना है, तो तुम मेरे साथ ही आ जाओ. अपना राशन भी खरीद लूंगी और साथ बातचीत भी हो जाएगी. And if it doesn't work out, I still got something done.
Those
like I think I'm more like into multitasking nowadays in my older years.
Those are the best, right? Like
and it's so fun. I love
you actually see how they are when you're like running errands.
Day-to-day
life. Are they looking bored?
Okay, slightly sensitive question, but obviously we know that there is like some perceived timelines around these things. And have you ever felt like, now that you're 32 and you are building such an illustrious career for yourself, like have you ever felt like that's been a problem or presented more of a challenge?
In the market, I'm going stale as we speak right now. My value has decreased.
In the last 1 hour.
In the last 1 hour,
it's diminishing.
I don't let it affect me too much, because I feel like obviously you're going to prefer like a 25-year-old versus a 32-year-old, because a 32-year-old has strong opinions and she knows herself. She knows what she wants in life. I am not your ideal bahu material. I'm not going to change myself for you. So I definitely feel like it's more of a challenge now to find like men who don't think of, the younger you are, the better you are. You could be Leonardo DiCaprio. He just cannot get it.
Over 25.
Yeah, men are visual creatures. So...
Well, I think you're visually stunning, but they have this like hang up over age. But I also think that it's a helpful filter, because now that you're over 30, you don't want those kind of men anyway, who just like women for their age.
The only sort of regret that I have, like some of my friends who've been married for like so many years, the only thing that I compare myself to and feel a little bad was that, what's it like to have a person see you through all of these years, witness your life? I do miss that, because like a lot of people have witnessed my life, but in like parts, like, 6 months you have witnessed, and like 1 year you have witnessed, but there's not one single person who's witnessed
seen your journey
or seen me.
I would argue that you witnessed it. There's no more beautiful and thing than to be like, I did that. And like to see that for yourself, that like even if no one was there, like I saw it. I saw how cool it was when I like pushed through something really hard or achieved something really extraordinary. That intrinsic.
That's a really cool way to put it. I'm gonna like, I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh my God.
Have you ever had a crier on your podcast?
100%. I've cried on this podcast. Yeah. No,
I think it's gonna be
like,
me.
I think part of healing my inner child was like seeing her, like being like, I see you. Nobody else did, but in that darkest moment, like you survived that. You thrived, and having that intrinsic self-validation mechanism makes it so much easier to not look for validation from other people, especially men. Like, I don't need a man to validate me.
Another problem that, I don't know if it's a North India problem, but people get really upset with your body count.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, not a great question to ask me on my first date.
Yeah.
Also, another way of like putting this question across, men certainly do this. We're like, so how's been your experience on this app? What they secretly want to do is, how many
Are you
people
a virgin? Just say it if you want to know.
Men take it too hard, dude. Okay, like if I randomly say a number, they'll be like, what?
Any number is the wrong answer.
And then they're like, no, to reverse the genders. That's when I'm like, I have gotta go. If they start reversing the genders, I'm like, this is not for me.
Exactly.
Like, it really hurts the male ego.
I think it triggers their like territorial instinct a little bit. Very like animalistic, not prefrontal cortex energy. So like maybe kick it on.
It's giving mentally unstable.
It's giving not evolved.
Yeah, totally.
How do you navigate heartbreak?
I remember like my first breakup, the only thing that would help me was go to the beach. Just like look at this expansive ocean. There's nothing that matters at the end of the day. It's just the ocean, just the sun setting down. So I got like super like whimsical when I was going through that first breakup. And the only thing that helped me was being out in nature and being with my friends. And a lot of therapy. I know there's a period leave, but what about a breakup leave?
Petition
to do a breakup leave. And petition to ask your exes to pay for your therapy. Especially when it was a bad breakup.
That's the least you can do.
That's the least you can do. One of these days, you'll just wake up and you're brushing your teeth and you'll just remember that, oh my God, I didn't think about my ex-boyfriend today. You're like, wow. So it sort of eases out eventually. Take your medication, guys. Again, don't like stop eating. A lot of these breakups, they're not
weight loss diets.
Yeah, they're not weight loss diets. Wow.
Whenever I had a breakup, like I just did all the things that I could never do when I was with him. Like all of the activities, like extra self-care. Like suddenly I have all this time. Like how am I going to fill this with like all the things that I never got to do because I was like screaming, crying, throwing up, like fighting, like going through this whole relationship. Like now I get to like go and have hobbies.
That's such a cool way to think about it.
All right, let's take it to a lighter place, shall we? Let's do a rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
He's a 10, but he knows he's a 10.
0.
0?
Yeah, let me remind you that you're a 10.
Yeah. He's a 3, but his mom is amazing.
Oh my God. I mean, max he'll go up to is like 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah.
He's a 6, but he has an amazing sense of fashion.
I think that would make it a 10.
Oh, a 10.
If you're already 6 and you have great sense of fashion and you love me, what else do I need?
He's 10, but he's an influencer?
Is he a bigger influencer than me? I need to be the most important influencer in the relationship. Either you're an influencer and you hate being an influencer, then you still remain a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't enjoy it.
You don't enjoy it.
Okay, he's a 5, but he has generational wealth.
Oh, 100% 8. Goes up, goes up. I mean, if you can bring that kind of like solid background and not let it affect you in a way like where you're just a snob, be privileged, but accept that I am privileged. Then 8 for sure.
He's a 10, but he has a female best friend.
If the female best friend is approved by me, 10. Nice. The whole female best friend hate is too much.
Guys and girls can be friends.
Yeah, you can be friends. And like, of course, friendships also evolve. Like once the female best friend sees that, okay, now this person is actually dating someone, she should back off a little bit.
Naturally. He's an 8, but he's a vegan.
That would be a problem for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't enjoy being told, what to eat and what not to eat. Don't try to show me that video that converts everybody.
Yeah. I know the one. He's a 10, but he checks his phone in the middle of the conversation with you.
When he checks his phone once, I'm okay. If he checks his phone 2 times, then I'm like, is this something urgent? If it's something urgent, then I'm like, please go ahead and take this call and finish your business and come talk to me afterwards. Because I don't appreciate you looking into your phone when I'm sitting in front of you. Hello.
Me checking my phone while you're sitting in front of me. He's a 10, but he lives in a different country.
That doesn't make any sense. That makes it a 0.
Oh, wow. Okay, next game.
Okay.
Snappy answers. I don't need explanation.
Okay, cool.
Would you rather date above your league or below your league?
Above my league. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather catch your partner cheating once or never catch them but always suspect they might be cheating?
Catch them cheating once.
Yeah.
So I can leave.
Yeah. Would you rather date someone who constantly talks about their ex or someone who refuses to talk about their past relationships at all?
Do not talk about your ex at all.
Silence is golden.
Yeah, silence is golden.
What you don't know can't hurt you. Would you rather be in a relationship where you love your partner significantly more or where they love you significantly more?
They have to love me more.
They have to love you more. Okay, next game. It's called Things. Things you stalk before meeting someone.
Usually they're LinkedIn because I want to verify your real age.
Okay. Yeah. Things you won't fall for anymore.
A high profile job.
Things that sound romantic but are actually toxic.
When somebody picks the place of the meet every time, let me do something. Let me feel like I'm in charge of this relationship.
Okay, and things people hide until the 3-month mark.
They hide their insecurities about money a lot, about like how the check is split, because the first 3 months they're all like, yeah, I'll take the check. 3rd month they're like, well, I've been feeling taken for granted. I'm like, sir, you said
you set the precedent.
Yeah.
Surbhi, it was such a pleasure.
Same here.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Love Handle. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to hit subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave in the comment section below what you'd like us to ask Surbhi next time. We'll see you later. Bye. Oh, thank you so much. I feel like a prime minister.